video is actually going to be an unboxing of my new ring light. I thought I would just do a little sort of unboxing and show you guys the ring light that I picked up, just because I've done a lot of research and I must have looked at every single ring light review on YouTube that I possibly could, just to see the different sort of types of ring lights, but also if there was a difference between them, the price differences, like the different sort of sets that you could get as well. So they were really useful to me. The reason that I'm doing this unboxing is just in case any of you guys out there, if you are just new to YouTube and you're thinking of investing a little bit more into your channel, if you want to go ahead and buy a ring light. So I'm just going to stop blathering now, I'm just going to get into this. So this is my ring light. It's absolutely massive. The ring light that I purchased was the 18-inch LED Neewer ring light, or Neewer, if that's even how you say it. It did come in an even bigger Amazon box. The Amazon box didn't say fragile or anything on it. I feel like it was definitely secure enough that it wasn't going to break. I didn't buy this as a set. I bought the ring light and the little hot shoe piece together, but then I had to buy a stand separately. For the type of ring light that I wanted, which was the LED one, there wasn't a set that would have came in the sort of time frame that I wanted it, because I ordered this on a Friday and it came on a Saturday, so I was so happy. But my stand has only just came today. That's been a whole week. But I'm just going to unbox this for you. So there's just these little bits at the side here. It's got a handle here as well, which is really useful because it's easier to lift. Sorry about the bad angles, like I'm just trying to do this like real life here. So if you open this, you'll see there's a black bag in here, and this is your ring light. So in this box you get this massive bag. So this is the big carry case that your ring light comes in. It's really nice. I really do like it. It's handy as well because it's good like if you go travelling or if you're like a photographer or anything. Really handy to use. There is actually quite a bit of weight to it. In here is your ring light, but there's also, I'm just going to set this on the floor just now. You get this box, which just looks like this. But inside that box you get your adapters. So I've got the UK one, so it's just the UK plug. So it's just UK socket, and that just plugs into that black bit. I actually got two filters as well. I got an orange set filter and a clear set filter, so I'll just show you them just now. This is what the clear filters look like, and these are the filters that I'm probably going to use the most, just to sort of soften the light a little bit because it can be pretty bright. These are the orange filters, and these are just to sort of neutralise skin colour and stuff, and to give a more sort of warmer glow to your face. So that is all that in this box here, so now that can go in the bin. I did also purchase this little hot shoe. Now I was actually quite surprised when I got this. It came in this little box that looks like this, and it's got a fair bit of weight to it. You put your camera on here and you put this bottom bit into the little bit that's on top of the ring light. Here is my ring light. So it looks absolutely massive. This is the 18-inch ring light. So I don't know if you can see, that is the little LEDs. I really wanted the LED one because I'm terrified of my bulb getting broke if I just bought like the round bulb one. This is supposed to give off a lot less heat. It's supposed to last longer. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but it has said to be that an LED one would last longer. It was just basically the fact of maybe getting my ring light and the bulb being broke that I just wanted to go ahead with this one. And I sort of like the look of this one better. I don't really like the look of the bulb one, I prefer the LED one. This is also the dimmable version. The LED version, it was slightly dearer than the fluorescent bulb one. This one was £98, and that was for the ring light and your filters and your adapter. It was only something like £6 or something. I can't remember the exact prices, but I will leave the links down below to where I purchased it. I did purchase it on Amazon. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit out of frame. I'm trying to like sit as far back as I can so that I can get it in, but if just got this little bit at the bottom here, I don't know if you can see that, and that just sort of tightens onto a stand. I do have a stand as well, which I can show you now that it is here. And then you've got this little wire here, and that just plugs into the adapter. I will try and do a demonstration. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I will try just to show you how to put it all together, because this ring light doesn't actually come with instructions. But not going to lie, it is super simple, and there are so many reviews on YouTube. I'm going to put it together so that you guys can see how to put it together. This is the stand that I purchased. It's the, I want to say Koenig? I'm not too sure. I'll leave it there if you can see it. This was the medium stand. I believe this was about £13 odds. Again, I'll link this in the description as well. Got it from Amazon. I purchased this on the same day, but because I couldn't find a kit that had a stand with it, with the LED light, I purchased this separately, and it did take a whole week to come, so it was a little bit tedious waiting on it to come so that I could set everything up. But I did get a carrier bag with this as well, and it's really handy because it's just folds up really easily, and then you can carry your stand around with you as well. I'm going to show you the stand now. I have set it all up just because it's super simple, super easy. All you basically do is you pull the legs down, and that's it basically. So this is what the stand looks like. As I said there, you just pull the legs down, and that's it basically. Only got 2 levels that it goes up. And this bit just obviously your ring light goes on here. This feels really sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy at all, and it's metal, it's not plastic. Loosen this one. You can probably hear that. And that's when it's clipped down into place. Then you just tighten it back up again. And as I said, it does feel really sturdy. So that is it on the stand. Now it was fairly easy. Basically you just put this little bit down so that it clicks, and you'll hear it click. Then there's a little button here at this side, and you turn that until it's nice and tight, and that will keep that in place. And then this is what will keep the actual light in place. You can move the ring light forward and back like that. But I'm just going to keep mine up straight just now, so I'm just going to... There is a little bit here where your camera can go, and that is what this little guy is for. So I'll just show you how to put this on. So I'm just going to unscrew the bottom bit first. Slide that in there and tighten it. Then what I would probably do is I'd put my camera on this and then screw it in so that it's all together. I do have, I think it's a Sony DWX 500. So mine's is just like got a little flip up screen. It's not a big massive SLR. So I'm pretty confident with keeping my camera on this stand because I don't feel like it would fall. I'm not going to be putting it in a place where it is going to fall or get budged or anything. So I'm pretty confident with that. But then you just screw this bit on. Screw that bit on like that. You've got your bit for your camera there. So that's how you put that bit on. So that is basically it all put together now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug it in, and I'm going to show you guys what it's like. So a little wire here, and this just clips into here. So as I said, this is the dimmable version. I have got this little bit in, but I'm using my camera on another stand just now. So under this side there is a little dimmer switch. So I'm just going to turn it on. And that's what it looks like when it's on. I might actually go and turn the lights off. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see the little LEDs. So that is what it's like when it's just on. And it does have like small notches, but up and up and up. That is the medium setting. And that is up full. So yeah, it's really bright. Turn it back down again. So that is like the lowest setting that it can go, and even at that, that's still really pretty good lighting. And that's it off. And this is just like the natural lighting again. I'm just going to put these filters on so you can see me doing that. These are pretty simple to put on. Basically they just clip all the way around, but it's best to start at the bottom where this little curve is, because then you can just work your way down. So I'm going to do that now. your filters on. And as you can see, it diffuses the light so nicely, so it doesn't make it as harsh to look at. So that's the lowest setting, that's medium setting, and that's high. I'm not going to show you what it's like with the orange filters on, just because I'm probably never going to use the orange filters. But it's basically just the same as this, but it reflects a more orange light. And this just makes you look so beautiful. Like, it just makes you look flawless. Like, not even gonna lie, it does. It makes you look so flawless. I probably will do a little tester video as well, like showing you what it's like with it in front of my face. This is just going to be a little test to see exactly what the lighting is like. So right now I have my room light on, that is all. But what I'm going to do just now is I'm going to go and turn my room light off. This is what it's like with none other than my room blind open. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn it on. Wow. Okay, so this is what it's like on the very lowest setting. I do also have the filter on just so that it doesn't blind me. Just going to turn it up a little bit. Okay, so that's it, just turn it up a little notch. This is absolutely insane. Like, you can see my eye colour so much better. Crazy. And that's it, turn up another 2 little notches. I don't really know how to put it, like put it as notches, twists. So I would say this is probably about the medium setting. I haven't actually changed any of my camera settings just because I'm not too sure exactly what I have to change, whether I put the iOS low or things like that as well. So I have to play around with that so that so that I don't look washed out. But I'm quite liking the look of this so far. I'm now going to put it on the highest. Wow. Right, okay, that is super bright. I'm probably squinting like anything. That is with the filter on it. I definitely could not film like this because I probably do look super washed out. My eyes are watering like crazy right now. It's the full beam of this ring light. It's absolutely crazy bright. I probably look as washed out as heck. Yeah, so that is the fullness. I'll put it back down to the medium one. I am so digging this. Like, if you haven't got a silver ring light, you guys need to go get a silver ring light. Like, seriously. This is the lowest setting, and see, to be quite honest, even at this really low setting, I still look and feel like you can see everything. The reason that I got a ring light was because I would always get crazy ideas to do all these makeup looks, and it would be like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night whenever I put Ava to bed, and I can't film it because it was really dark. What I was using before I got this ring light was natural daylight and a little mini ring light. I don't even have it up here with me to show you, but it was just a little mini ring light. I was just putting that on at night to film, and to be honest, it was okay. It wasn't the best, but I just felt like I wanted to take my videos so much more further. I wanted better lighting. I wanted you guys to be able to see the real colour of my makeup, because sometimes it would be a bit too dark because it was really dark at night. It's definitely been one of the best investments that I've put into my channel, is for better lighting. And it's always good to have good lighting in your videos, because then you can see all the slightest beautiful detail that people put in. That's why I went ahead and purchased this. I feel like my eyes look so blue. So this is what it looks like with my ring light on. This is probably the setting that you're going to see from now on in my videos if I'm doing like makeup looks and stuff. I am so incredibly happy. If you guys are looking to invest in a little bit of lighting for your YouTube, I definitely recommend getting a ring light. I might get little backdrops and stuff and just change it up a little bit each time. Not too sure yet. I do see where some people were coming from. I do have a big camera, like a big DSLR camera, then it probably isn't going to be best to put it on the little hot shoe that is on the ring light. For me personally, with my little flip up camera, I'm totally fine. I feel like it's on really securely, and it wouldn't fall off either. I hope you guys can see the difference. If you can, leave a little comment down below. If you've got this ring light, let me know how you feel about it. Or even if you're thinking of getting a ring light, leave any questions down below that you may have about it, or if you've got any concerns at all, because I was doing a lot of that. I was commenting on lots and lots and lots of review videos. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that usual jazz, and I'll see you guys in my next video.